Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be diving into something I think is uh, really important, when it comes to all this machine learning stuff.
Yeah.
We see all these amazing applications popping up, solving all sorts of problems.
Right.
But I think it's easy to forget sometimes that there's a whole lot more to it than just like uh, algorithms and data,
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Like I was reading this article the other day, and it was talking about how
Right.
even the best machine learning model is only as good as the knowledge that goes into it.
It's true.
You can have all the data in the world, but if you don't understand what it actually means,
Right.
like
Yeah.
in the context of the problem you're trying to solve, then it's not going to be very helpful.
Exactly. Yeah. You need that domain expertise, right? Like a
Right.
machine learning model, it can't just magically understand the nuances of say like the telecom industry or something.
Right.
Someone who actually knows that industry, they have to be involved in building and training that model. Otherwise, you're just going to end up with results that don't really make sense in the real world.
It's like you're teaching the machine to speak a language, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But if you don't know the language yourself,
Yeah.
well, then you can't really teach it, can you?
Exactly, yeah. It's like trying to write a book in a language you don't speak. You might be able to string some words together, but it's not going to make much sense to anyone who actually speaks the language, right?
Yeah, yeah. So like, let's say you're trying to predict customer churn for a telecom company, right?
Right.
You could feed a model all sorts of data about customers, like their usage patterns, how much they're paying, all that stuff.
Yeah, the demographics, yeah.
But how would the model know that like the number of times a customer calls customer service
Oh, yeah.
could be like a
Yeah.
really big indicator of whether they're about to switch providers?
Huge red flag. Yeah.
Like that's something that a human expert would know, but a machine wouldn't necessarily pick up on that unless it was specifically told to look for it.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's why it's so important to have that collaboration between data scientists and domain experts. Like
Yeah.
the data scientists, they know how to build the models, how to get them to learn,
Mhm.
but they need the domain experts to tell them what to look for, what's actually important in that specific field.
It's almost like the data scientists are the architects
Right.
and the domain experts are the interior designers,
I like that, yeah.
Like they both have their own specialized skills, but they need to work together to create something that's both functional and beautiful.
Exactly. You need both to make it really work, to make it something that's actually useful in the real world.
Yeah, and it's not just telecoms, right? This applies to pretty much every industry where machine learning is being used.
Well, absolutely.
Like I was reading about how farmers are using machine learning to predict crop yields
Yeah.
and to identify plant diseases, things like that.
It's incredible, really.
It is. It's like giving farmers a superpower.
It is, yeah.
But again, it only works if the models are trained with the right domain knowledge, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like they need to understand the specific needs of different crops, the soil conditions, the weather patterns in a particular region, even things like
Pests.
pests. Yeah, what kind of pests are common in a certain area?
Right. You need all that context to really make sense of the data.
Yeah, because otherwise, like a model might misinterpret a minor issue
Yeah.
as a major disease outbreak,
Yeah.
and that could lead to like unnecessary interventions, wasted resources, all sorts of problems.
Exactly. Yeah. You could end up with farmers spraying pesticides when they don't really need to, which is, bad for the environment, bad for their bottom line.
So yeah, I think the takeaway here is that
Mm-hmm.
machine learning has the potential to be incredibly powerful, but it's not a magic bullet. It's a tool. And like any tool, it needs to be used correctly with the right knowledge and expertise in order to be truly effective.
Couldn't have said it better myself. It's all about that collaboration, bringing together those different perspectives.
So to everyone listening out there, I want you to think about your own field, your own area of expertise.
Yeah.
What are the unique challenges that machine learning could help you solve?
Right. What are the problems that you face every day?
And what are the insights, the knowledge that only you, with your experience, can bring to the table?
That's the key, right? That unique perspective.
Because at the end of the day, it's that human element, that domain expertise, that will make the difference between a machine learning solution that's just okay and one that's truly groundbreaking. So think about that, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.